Welcome everyone to Throwback Gaming's Let's Play of After School Murder Club Part 3. Last time we got introduced to the members of the Murder Club and we had a weird dream about the leader of the Murder Club and us being a hamster or something, I don't know. So it seems like we know the leader of the murder club, but he wears a mask, which is kind of suspicious. I feel like maybe he's not human, but we'll have to keep playing to find out. So let's jump in, shall we? The next morning. So this is the day after we went to the club. We haven't decided if we want to join yet or not. I'm usually up before the alarm clock. The sun was only just beginning to peek through my bedroom windows. I feel relaxed and refreshed. Like I've been reborn. Oh, okay. I thought there was going to be more. Excuse me. I don't think I had the same dream again last night. That's interesting. We've been having this dream a lot where we're a hamster and we're freezing to death, and that guy who's the leader of the murder club finds us and rescues us. But now that we met him, we didn't have the same dream. It's interesting. If I did, I don't remember it. Although, come to think of it, there was something. A name. Maybe? But I don't have time to think about it. Plot convenience, right? Because today I'm going to get to school early. Ugh. No, do not go to school early. That's... ugh. I stuffed my books. Oh. Yeah, I stuffed my books, my school uniform, and my neatly folded cardboard box B into my bag. Cardboard box B. And after breakfast, I'll leave the house with plenty of time to spare. The street isn't quite as bustling as it was yesterday morning. Probably because I'm leaving the house on time. Huh, imagine that. I jog lightly, my bare feet slapping against the pavement. I wonder if we're wearing clothes. Since he said we had bare feet. Cars swerve and skid when they see me go by. There are so many terrible drivers in this town. It's probably because you're naked and you're walking in the street and people are like, what? Hey! I'm almost at school when I hear a girl's voice from behind me. Hey, new kid. I turn to see Plant Whore, one of the members of the murder club. And of course her best friend Toast. Good morning to you. Hello again. I return their smiles. Good morning, Plant Senpai. Good morning, Toast Senpai. Morning, morning. On time today, huh? I sure am. And so are you. Yeah. Toast-chan made me set an extra alarm last night. So here I am. You can thank me later, Plant-chan. Yeah. So, new kid, I have a question. We're not wearing clothes, are we? Please have clothes on. Please have clothes on. Oh? What's that? We don't have clothes on. Why are you naked? I knew it. Why? Oh. That's a very good question. There's a very good reason for that. Is there? I love how they don't ask right away. They like talk, they say hello first before they're like, by the way, why are you naked? I can't wait to hear it. I fold my arms across my chest and explain. So, this is gonna be awful. I go into streaking as a hobby. I got into streaking as a hobby recently. Help me. And I thought I'd get some practice in this morning. Her face. That's how I feel right now. Simple as that, really. That. Actually makes a lot of sense. The piece of toast is blushing. That's adorable. I suppose it does. Well, they're not judging, so I guess that's a good thing, right? By the way, nice ass. Oh my god. Oh, thanks. I accept her friendly compliment with an equally friendly smile. You two should try streaks. Okay, first of all, it's a piece of toast. Like, it doesn't wear clothes, so I think it already is. And she better have clothes on because this is supposed to be PG, even though it doesn't show us being naked though, so it's okay. It's a fun hobby. Yeah, it's great if you want to get arrested for indecent exposure. It's quite refreshing. Walk out the door, slam. And it's really builds self-confidence. Okay, that's true, but Will Garrison, if you want to streak in public, you need to go to one of those nudist colonies where everyone's naked, so, you know, and leg muscles. Well, technically I'm naked already. Huh. I feel kind of left out. Please do not take your clothes off. Please do not take your clothes off. Tell you what, new kid. Please don't take your clothes off. We'll race you the rest of the way to school. We will? We will. To my odd surprise, Plant quickly loosens her top. Please don't take your clothes off. Pulls it over her head, and then tears open her shirt with a single tug. Please don't show me. Plant-chan. Don't show it. Please don't show it. Please don't show it. Plant stuffs her shirt and ties into her school bag and stands back up. Please don't show it. Oh my goodness. Nope. Skip, skip, skip. So, this is happening. All right, new kid, let's do this. Come on, Toast-chan. I'm into it. Go, Plant-chan, go. I'm scarred for life now. Okay. Hey, wait for me. Dang, she's fast on her feet. I grab my school bag and take off into a sprint after her. This poor school is going to see two naked people come into class. Oh my goodness. We arrive at Mimo High several minutes before the bell rings. Plant finishes buttoning her shirt and knotting her tie. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, that was so much fun. Looks like we meet you this time, Gary-san. I finished fastening my own shirt and frowned playfully at the pair of them. No fair. You had a head start. And shoes. I demand a rematch. Please don't show a rematch. Now. Nobody likes a sore loser. We all share a laugh. We'll see you after class then. You will. 100%. Great. Come on, Toast-chan, I'll take you to homeroom. My hero. Aww. That's so cute. Nice seeing you again, Gary-san. You too, Toast-senpai. See you later, new kid. I wave goodbye to them just as the morning bell begins to chime. Okay, then. Mimo High School Day 2. Let's go. And with my battle cry still ringing in the air, I rush inside the school. We still don't have any clothes on, so can we put some clothes on? I'm filled with energy and enthusiasm for a full day of study. I hope we put clothes on now. Oh no, we're gonna go sleep again. Well, that lasted 3 seconds. I'm so bored. Oh, okay. I've only been here for an hour, but it feels like an eternity already. I wonder if anyone else in the murder club would try streaking with me. Oh my goodness, please don't. Maybe Clay. She's used to not wearing shoes after all. No. Gary-san? San? Would you like to repeat the question? Uh-oh, we were daydreaming. Teacher calls my name, cuts through my daydreams. I spring to my feet so suddenly that the guy behind me starts screaming. No, senpai. I heard you perfectly. Of course you did. I disarm him with my most winsome... Winsome? Is that a real word? Smile. He doesn't smile back. So, what's your answer? Right. The answer is 42, October 23rd, 1868, or Michael O'Brien. Okay, these are probably all wrong, because first of all, we're in like a science classroom, so a math answer would be wrong. A date would probably be wrong, because it's not history. These are all going to be wrong, so... But out of the three, I guess this one's probably the most likely to be right. Michael O'Brien was the first person to streak during a major sporting event. Oh my god. No. No. Why does this game do this to me? Okay, I lied. This answer is 100% wrong. 100%. He ran onto the grounds of a rugby match between England and France on April 20th, 1974. Oh, no. I continue smiling. The teacher must hate me right now. And there's a cross. And there's some kind of circle with writing on it. I wonder what it says. This time the teacher smiles back. Oh, dear Lord. A big, wide grin. Oh, dear Lord, help me. With lots of teeth. Okay, that's creepy. He looks pleased. Did I... No, you didn't get it right. He's laughing because you said such an idiotic answer that he's glad that you weren't paying attention. Take that, parents. No. Turns out your kid isn't as dumb as they look. I don't know. You said a pretty dumb... I mean, it's a pretty bad answer. That's very well and good, Gary-san. But, what was the real question? But this is English class. It's an English class? Really? It's English? I thought it was like a science class because of the animals on the board. But this is English class. Why must you cretins make this job so hard? The teacher's gonna get murdered. Or maybe they're the actual serial killer. Do you have any idea what you are doing to me? Do you even care? Senpai? No, sensei. Yes? Artito-san? Could you please keep your voice down, please? It's just that I'm right in the middle of Vault 2. And you're kind of killing the atmosphere, you know? She literally told the teacher to shut up so she could watch her game or her movie or whatever it is. No. Girl, you need to go to detention. You do not tell the teacher to shut up so you can watch a movie or play your game or whatever it is you're doing. I don't care if you're the student council member or whatever. My apologies. Girl, no. You need to go to detention. No. I didn't realize you were playing video games in the back row. Okay, it's a video game. No, girl, you need to go to detention. You need to have your game confiscated because, yeah, you're just causing disturbance. I'll try to... This is so messed up. Shh. This poor teacher. You need to go to a different school. Okay. Okay, class, let's move on to the next page. Hell no. I'd be yelling at her. I'd be yelling as loud as I could. Be like, girl, you are not in charge of me. I don't care if you're the class president or whatever. Nah. I'd be taking her game and putting her in detention. Nah. She'd be messed up. Nah. Finally, after what seems like hours, 3 hours to be precise, well, it was hours then, lunchtime arrives. What? Nah. What? Gulp. That race against plain and toast this morning really gave me an appetite. I attacked my lunch with an almost unnecessary level of violence. Poor lunch. When I finished eating, I stared out the classroom window. The sun is shining brightly. The sky is blue and cloudless. And here I am, stuck at school. Well, you know, that's what happens. Except this girl, apparently in the back row, just gets to play video games and tell the teacher to shut up because she thinks she's God or something. A nasty thought suddenly pops into my head. Uh-oh. What if I wasn't at school? What if I was somewhere else instead? Do not be ditching school. I sneak a peek at Stella. Oh, the queen of the school. The class rep is still absorbed in the video game she's playing. She probably wouldn't notice if I wouldn't come back to the class after lunch. And if she did, I don't think she'd punish me for it. Probably not, considering she's the queen of the school. She can do whatever she wants. I don't know if that applies to everyone else, though. She's cool like that. Girl, I mean, boy, you met him. Well, I guess we can't say boy because they or them. They. We don't know Stella like that. We've met her. We've known her for one day. You can't assume she's gonna be cool with that. Stay in class or sneak out? What to do? What to do? At times like this, I find it really hard to make a decision. This isn't some video game where I can make a save point and then try out different options, you know. Actually, it's that's the joke. Because it is a video game and we can save. I mean, I'm not going to, but we can see what happens if, you know, we make good choices or we make bad choices. So far, we've had one other option where we were able to pick between two options, and we picked the good well, not really the good option, but like the good moral option, and we got a Paragon point. So I'm guessing if we pick the bad option, we get a some kind of negative point. So let's see. I need to make up my mind. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? If I stay, there will be trouble. But if I go, there will be double. So you really need to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Alright. Do we go to the roof and sunbathe? And you know, this means sunbathing with no clothes on, because we like that. Get dessert at a cafe in town, or stay in class and get brain smart. Well, we already did the, we're going to try to get all the Paragon points we can possibly get. So I'm going to stay in class. As much as I would love to skip afternoon classes, it's probably for the best if I don't. My parents keep telling me I need to pay more attention in school. And even if I do fall asleep in class this afternoon, I'm still learning, right? If you're asleep, you're not learning. You have to be awake and paying attention to know what they're talking about. Yeah. You can totally learn stuff while you're asleep. No. Like those tapes people listen to. The ones that teach them Spanish or whatever. Okay. I make up my mind. Let's do this. I clap my hands together so suddenly the guy sitting behind me screams again. Stop tormenting this guy behind you. I feel bad for him. We're gonna scar him for life. And with his startled cry, with his startled cry still ringing in the air, I am filled with energy and enthusiasm for the afternoon study. You get energized and enthusiasm because you scarred a dude behind you because he started crying. We're messed up. Are we tired or are we bored again? I'm so, well, let me guess, bored. So bored. And the book ends. What Samuel is really talking about here is fate. Okay, this seems important. You see, fate caught up with several lives here. No matter what course of actions Collins took, he was destined to his own fate. His own day of reckoning with himself. The idea is that destiny is very real. It's a very real concrete thing that every person has to deal with. How does Samuel's view of fate differ from that of Constance? Anyone? Is anyone listening to me? Probably not. Anyone at all? Sensei? He's like, oh no, it's her. Go ahead. Artisan. Argentina has not one, but two female presidents. How does Argentina have two female presidents at the same time? Everyone knows that Cristina Fernandez, I'm not going to try to say this because I'm going to butcher it, served 2 terms between... How do you serve 2 terms? Or do you mean she served back to back? Between 2007 and 2015. But it's less commonly known that Isabel Parson stood in as president for 2 years, beginning in 1974, following the sudden death of her husband, Juan Domingo Parson. Alright, so she's saying that there's been 2 female presidents there. Okay. That's most interesting. Artisan. But do you have any thoughts on the novel we're studying right now? No, I do not. Stella sits back and resumes her conversation with the boy next to her. This teacher's gonna murder all of us. I think his name is, Julian? He has a suspiciously thick beard for a high school student. Julian Khan? Are you smoking? Are you smoking a fat one right here in class? Oh my goodness. It's fine, Sensei. I gave him permission. Someone needs to, like, get rid of her. Put it out. Right now. He's actually standing up to her. Go, teacher. Stella and Leon share a giggle. Or I'm not going to attempt that. Yeah, I'm not going to attempt any of that. I just got... I don't want to do this anymore. You bloodsuckers are killing me. You are all literally killing me. To my mild surprise, the teacher suddenly throws himself towards the nearest window. I love how no one even cares. The teacher just like threw their stuff out the window and just died or whatever. And no one even feels bad about it. Stella steps up to the empty podium at the furnace class and turns the attention to the... turns to address the entire class. Okay, so... Since Senpai threw himself out the window again... This dude has done this more than once. Okay, that kind of explains a little bit why they don't act like they care, but still, that's kind of she needs to be expelled from the school. I say class is dismissed for the day. Get out of here. Within seconds, the other students have stuffed their books into their bags and flee the room. I'm the last one to leave. Hey, Wilson, you may as well get yourself to the club room early, huh? Yeah. That's a great idea. I'll mail you tonight about joining the club, like you said. Nice. We need to kill her. She's a bad influence. Talk to you later, then. Later, Stella-chan. I follow the same route that Stella showed me yesterday. Up 2 flights of stairs to the 3rd floor. Just like before, the sounds of other students gradually fade away. And for a little while, as if I'm the only person in the entire school. I stopped before the door to the murder club. Yesterday, Stella just barged in without even knocking. But I don't think I should do that myself. There are still a few minutes until afternoon classes officially end. So I doubt if any of the members are actually inside yet. But even so, I need to leave a good impression on the older students. And I hate for them to think I was just being rude. So, don't have a choice. Huh? Just as I'm deciding what to do next, I hear a boy's voice from the other side of the door. Stick to the plan. I can barely make out what he's saying. I press my ear to the door and listen. I'm just saying, this isn't the first time we've done this. And it won't be the last. I know, I know. I hear another voice, this one belonging to a girl. It's just... They seem really nice, you know? Kinda dumb, but in a friendly sort of way. They're talking about us. Sure, but... The reality is that dumb and friendly are good for us. It means we'll have an easy semester. Not like last time. I guess, but... Look, I get it. This isn't easy for me either. It isn't easy for any of us. Especially paint. But this is just how it has to be. This is bigger than any of us. And unless we want to graduate from this club early... Wait a minute. Unless we want to graduate from this club early ourselves, we need to keep bringing in new people. But does it have to be them? Yes. Stella said we were having the Stella said they were having the dreams again. And you know what that means. It means they've been chosen. Stella is in charge of... She's like the Godfather, kind of. Okay. I just wish there was a better way. So do I. Praise the Teeps. What? Praise the Teeps. Their conversation is interrupted by the sound of the school bell. Hey, I'm gonna grab some water before the others show up. We need to hide. Okay. Hey, could you fill up my bucket for me? Bucket. My roots are getting kind of dry. Ah, this is plant talking. My roots are getting kind of dry. Sure. I don't know who this is. That might be the one that we talked to yesterday. The one, the bald person. Sure. I'll be right back. We need to hide. I hear footsteps coming towards the doorway. Oh, crap. I need to hide. It'd look really bad if they realized I was eavesdropping on them. Even if I didn't understand a word of what they said. Yeah, because we're not that smart. But where should I hide? Cover my face with my hands. No. Hide inside cardboard box B. Nope. Jump out the window. Okay, we're gonna get caught. Because these are all disgusting. These are all awful. These are all terrible choices. Ugh. Alright, let's ship out the window, because this seems to like to be the theme of the day. Of course. The window. It worked for Sensei. Oh my goodness. It worked for me too. Thinking quickly, I step back from the doorway, and then I charge at the nearby window as fast as I can, and leap towards it with all the strength in my legs. Did we die? As I plummet from the 3rd floor of the school building towards the hard concrete below. Head first, no less. I come to a realization of sorts. Maybe, just maybe, this wasn't such a good idea after all. Yeah, we died. You died. Okay, so we can die in this game. Interesting. What a shame. Self. Destruction. Okay, so we died. Let's try again. Let's try to hide inside cardboard box B. Oh, good to know that we can actually die in this game. Of course. Thinking quickly, I step back from the doorway, and then, with the practice speed, I slide cardboard box B out of my bag. It only takes me 2.4 seconds to fold it up. That's ridiculous. Believe me, I've timed myself. I bet you have. The clubroom door opens just as I'm making the final fold. And Chuck steps out into the hallway. Just in time, I pull the box over my head. This works every time. Huh? I hold my breath as Chuck slowly walks over to me. He's inches from touching me now. I can't see his face, but I know he's staring down at me. Or rather at cardboard box B. Nuclear warhead storage building. A long moment of silence passes. And then, just a box. Tactical espionage action. Okay, so I guess we made the right choice. He begins to walk away down the corridor. I can still hear him muttering under his breath. She wishes there to be another way. Don't we all? We only worship the Teeps because we have no other choice. Oh, is that cat thing that's supposed to be immortal or whatever? But that reminds me. I better buy a cucumber the next time at the grocery store. Why? The biggest one they have. Why? Just in case he comes for me. Apparently, the Teeps is a big cucumber fan. A cucumber? I should remember that. Yep, that's going to be important. The cucumber. Finally, Chuck turns the corner and I can't hear him anymore. I wait a few more moments. And then I lift cardboard Buxby over my head. I breathe a sigh of relief. You saved me, CBB. Yes, you did, because jumping out the window equals death. You're the best. I plant a kiss on its shipping label and then quickly unfold it again. Once flattened, it slides easily back into my bag. And then, I stand up and face the classroom door once again. And this time, I work up the courage to knock. When I step into the classroom, I'm in the club room. Hey there. Yep, see, it's Plant. Plant Horror greets me with a smile. I almost didn't recognize you with your clothes on. I smile back at her as I close the door behind me. Same to you, Plant Senpai. I shuffle nervously into the room and wondering where to sit. Oh, you just missed Chuck-chan. He stepped right out before you got here. He'll be back in a few minutes. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yep, I haven't seen him today at all. Honestly. I almost expected Plant to see right through my lie. I know, we're bad at lying too, apparently. But she doesn't seem suspicious at all. I finally eyed on a desk, front and center, near the teacher's podium. I plop my bag onto the floor and pull out my chair and take a seat. Is everyone coming today? Yep, they should be. I spoke to Anka and Clay-chan at lunch and they said they'd be here. Paint Senpai will probably be late though. He's a busy boy. She falls silent as if she's thinking about what to say next. Hey, so... Are you really thinking about joining this club? I look over at her. She's trying to warn us. She's seated next to the window. The afternoon sunlight makes her green skin glow. But for some reason, the smile has faded from her lips. Could it be that she's worried I won't join? We're an idiot. Did you not hear what they were talking about? They're trying to offer us to the evil cat ghost thing. She's such a nice person. I reassure her with my hearty thumbs up. I think I will. Join this club, I mean. If you'll have me, that is. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what the murder club actually does. Well, considering it's called the Murder Club, what do you think the murder club actually does? They kill people or kill something. But you all seem like such friendly people. Not like the people at my last school. Or the ones before that. Oh. Well, that's just the way it has to be, I guess. Just like Chuck-chan said. She smiles at me again. I look forward to spending the semester with you, new kid. Let's have as much fun as we can before graduation. I like that very much, Plant Senpai. I hear the door open and turn my head to see a girl entering the room. Good afternoon. Yo, Clay-chan. Hello, Clay Senpai. She looks over at me and the faintest smile touches her lips. Hello. It's good to see you again. You too. She takes a seat at a desk between mine and plants. The first thing she does after she sits down is slipping her her school shoes off and then slides down her socks. Now barefoot, she wiggles her toes freely, sighing with relief. Much better. You're so cute, Clay-chan. No. I'm not cute at all. Aw. That reminds me. I asked Chuck-chan to fill up my bucket. I hope he hasn't forgotten. Right on cue. The clubroom door opens again. Plotting to kill me. I know I'm on to you, even though our character's not on to him. Will Grayson does not know what's going on. Here he is. Hey guys. Chuck has 2 bottles of water in one hand and a plastic bucket in the other. I have that sweet, sweet H2O you all heard so much about. Gimme! He carries the bucket across the room. I can hear water slosh around inside it. He places the bucket on the floor next to Plant's seat. Oh, baby. With much less grace than Clay, she tears her shoes and socks off. And then plunges her feet into the bucket with a splash. Ah, heaven. My roots have been so dry lately. As I'm sure the first year kids would say, hydration is poggers. What? It is. Thanks, Chuck-chan. Hey, I'm glad I could help. Chuck sits down at a nearby desk and caps one of the water bottles, takes a long, deep gulp. Ah. Sweet, life-giving liquid. I left with the girls again. Wilson, would you like to join us? I look over at Clay, but she doesn't meet my gaze. I don't really understand what she's asking. I'm already here, though. No. I mean, she's saying you should take your shoes off, too. Ain't you, Clay-san? Sure. Only if you want to, though. Girl, we will take off all our clothes. We don't care. Oh. So that's what you mean. Free the feet or keep the feet safely sealed away. It's kind of... It feels like that's kind of strange, but we'll take our shoes off. Sure. I can do that. I reach down, pull off my school shoes, and peel off my socks. Beneath my newly bare feet, the dusty wooden floor of the disused classroom feels warm. That's cool. Clay will remember that. Okay, so apparently we made her happy, and that might be a good thing later on. She looks a little pleased. I hope this means she'll be my friend. She might save us later on since we did that. Feet. I wonder if she has a thing about feet. I mean, I ain't judging, but maybe there's got to be some reason why she's obsessed with feet, you know? The three of us look over as the classroom door opens again. This time it's Anka that steps through the doorway. Hello. Without another word, she walks over to the back of the room. I watch as she opens the locker and takes out a large red machine from inside. Is it a coffee machine? I stared fascinated as she plugs it into a power outlet. I turn back to Clay and Plant and point at the machine. What is that? Huh? Oh, that's just her coffee machine. Believe me, new kid. You don't even want to try talking to her until she's finished her 4th cup of the day. Dang, It's ridiculous. I continue to watch Anka as she sets up her strange contraption. Have you never seen a coffee maker before? Could you stop staring at me, new person? It's really weird. And annoying. I'm sorry, Anka senpai. She don't like us calling her senpai. What did you just call me? Oh. I remember now. It feels rude of me to use an upperclassman's name without a honorific. But if that's what she wants, then I'll have to be brave and say it. I'm sorry, Anka. Better. Okay, she's actually being nice. What? The slight smirk on her face, she finishes up her machine. Doing my best not to be noticed this time, I watch as she spoons brown granules into an opening on the top. Is one of those bottles for me, Chuck? You know it is, Anka. Thanks. Chuck hands her one of the bottles of water he filled up, and she pours it into a different compartment of the machine. Finally, after she presses a series of buttons, the machine whirls to life. I fight the urge to stand up and applaud. Well. Bye. Have fun. Clay shuffles off to a table near the center of the room. I see her retrieve her tablet from her bag and begin setting it up. So, new kid, I'm gonna play one of my games for a bit, until the press shows up. Just let me know if you want to hang out, okay? And make sure you spend some time with the others, too. I watch as Plant takes out her phone, a much newer model than mine, and begins navigating menus with the speed and dexterity I could only dream of. I look slowly around the room at the 4 members of the murder club. Anka is pouring her first cup of coffee into a white mug. Chuck has finished his water and is now searching inside his school bag for something. Clay has a stylus in her hand and is just beginning to draw on her tablet screen. And Plant is already engrossed in one of her mobile phone games. Okay then. Who should I spend time with? Ooh, we get to pick somebody. Interesting. But I think we're going to stop here. Because I'm kind of interested in seeing how, if we should spread it out, you know, hang out with different people and try to have everyone kind of like us, or if we just should spend time with one particular person, or what. But I think that's good for now. I mean, we learned some important things. We found out that the class president is kind of a bully, and she basically just told the teacher what to do, even though the teacher's the one that's supposed to be in charge, not her. And the teacher got so upset that he threw herself out the window a second time. Apparently this happened before. And we overheard Plant and Chuck talking about some kind of thing. They're going to try to use us this semester, and they're going to try to kill us, I guess, and offer us up to the cat president of the school. The principal, not the president. And we... So yeah. Because we'll stop here after all that stuff and see what happens next time. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel to know when the videos come out, and I'll see you next time when we decide who we want to pick. And I know I haven't really done this before, but, you know, feel free to comment if you want about what you think of the game so far, and maybe predict what you think is going to happen, or if it was you, which of these 4 people would you click to hang out with, you know? I mean, I'd like to see your thoughts on things too, you know? So anytime playing something, feel free to put in your input on what you think about the game, or, you know, if you're playing along, what choices did you do differently, and how did that turn out, you know? But yeah, until then, peace out, everybody.